I bet. This was a really fire trade, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I made 800 on my 2 live accounts. Then I made 1600 on my eval, and I passed it. Hopefully it don't be like, actually, you went over by $37. You know, so but yeah, y'all, but this is a super fundamental trade. You know, this is a super fundamental trade. The only thing I wish I did was put more size on. Anyway, it's okay, whatever. Let's go over this trade, bro. Super good trade. And we're gonna do replay. Right? Okay, boom. So here's what I saw. ES literally just took all-time highs yesterday. Yesterday we took all-time highs. And then from 11 o'clock, literally like till the end of day on Wednesday, we sold off real bad. You know what I'm saying? So I'm super bearish, changing the state, disrespecting a bullish fair value gap, creating a 4-hour bearish fair value gap. So going right into market open, I was super bearish. But I couldn't take a trade. And I couldn't take a trade because on the lower time frame, on the 5-minute, there wasn't a confident enough disrespect in bearish order flow yet. I was very confident we were going to go down. I couldn't pinpoint an entry for me to get in. So I was gonna wait to the macro. Macro is 850 to 910. That's like the best 20 minutes of price action every single day. And so I was just gonna let us do a thing. And sure enough, right at market open, we start dumping. Now here's what I want you to pay attention to. That 830 candle was a very large bearish candle. But look at the difference here. Look at the difference here. In fact, I'll label the difference out for you. Look at how large of a candle it was for NASDAQ, right? We took the low. We took Thursday's midnight open low. And we took we killed some other low in this range. Like, this was a huge down candle. But look at ES. What did ES do? Pretty much nothing. Pretty much nothing. It literally just went down and took out this like a turtle soup low. A turtle soup low is just a low within like the range. You know what I'm saying? So if this is like the range, quote unquote, of accumulation, then a turtle soup is any higher low that's in the range. So if those two red boxes are a range, any highs and lows within that range are turtle soups, right? Right. And so even on the 15-minute, look inside those red boxes. ES literally takes that low, and then you can see it starting to like generate back up. What this was indicating, this is what it was indicating to me. It indicated to me that ES was stronger than NQ was. And I don't mean in like volatility or whatever. I mean that ES was being stubborn. NASDAQ is crashing. We're absolutely crashing. But ES is not crashing. ES is holding its ground. ES is standing 10 toes right now. It's refusing to crash. And so if you look on the 5-minute and we see ES is already halfway back up from that down move to go take out that turtle soup, while NASDAQ is still hesitating at that low. So what I'm seeing here, especially here on the 1-minute, we're kind of beginning to see that ES looks like it wants higher prices. ES does not look like it's trying to keep going down or nothing. ES clearly wants higher prices. How do we know that? We take the turtle soup and then we disrespect all this bearish price action. We have a change in the state and we're disrespecting bearish fair value gaps. ES is saying, hey, I want higher prices. So I don't really trade ES. I don't like their spread, and I don't like how slowly it moves. What I was waiting for was this. I was waiting for NASDAQ to show me that it wanted to catch up with ES and start pumping, right? So I'm waiting. Okay, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for, and this is my strat, y'all. It's liquidity getting taken and then an inverse fair value gap. Okay, that's the strat. In the simplest terms, that is my model. Right? It's a conviction where the draw is going, like where the draw is. Sorry, it's conviction where the draw is, and then it's just my model. That's the whole model. So I'm waiting for, right, we take this low, but do we disrespect the fair value gap? Nope. We don't, right? We don't disrespect any bearish value gap, so I'm not taking this trade. Okay, so we're waiting then. We're going to keep waiting. Oh, awesome. NASDAQ has now taken this low right here. Are we going to begin to disrespect bearish price action? Now, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for us to start disrespecting bearish price action. That's why I need the market to show me, hey, I'm not bearish no more. You know, I'm done selling off like an absolute hooligan. And if you look, even while ES is still selling off, NASDAQ is literally still in the range. It's still just sitting there. It's waiting. It's waiting for NASDAQ to catch up. So I'm waiting too. I'm waiting for NASDAQ to catch up just the same. Waiting, I'm waiting. We take that low, right? We manipulate that low. Still waiting. And bam. On that candle right there, at 9:04, we disrespected the fair value gap. You see that? You see how we closed? I didn't take it early. You see how we closed? And we did the same thing. This was confirmation for me. We did the same thing over here on ES, right? We turtle souped a low, and then we disrespected bearish price action. And we had an SMT. And we SMT'd. So even before I place a trade, y'all see how much confirmation there is in this trade? There's a lot of bullish confirmation. ES refused to sell off after taking that turtle soup, right? Even NASDAQ was dumping and dumping and dumping. ES did not move. ES did not move. So ES refused to go, showing that we probably want higher prices, okay? We wait for NASDAQ to finish selling off, right? We wait for there to be a disrespect in bearish price action after a low getting taken. Only after, not just a random, no, after a low gets taken, we wait for bearish price action to get disrespected, assuming price now wants to go take a high. So that's exactly what we did. Took a low, SMT'd, ES and NASDAQ both did the same thing, took a low, SMT'd, took a low, SMT'd, disrespected bearish price action. As soon as that candle closes, I smack a trade. As soon as that candle closes, I'm not thinking, I'm not overanalyzing, I'm not considering how I feel. No, my model is there, I push the button. This is what I was talking about last video. My model is there, so I pushed the button. My stop was under the candle that disrespected the fair value gap. And then my target was low hanging fruit. Low hanging fruit, bruh. That was my target. This was the trade. It was a nice 3-minute trade or something crazy. Literally. 3-minute trade. And yeah. And also, I need to mention this. Also, I moved my stop loss to break even. Where you see that little turtle on NASDAQ. That's that would be a bullish turtle soup. Price could reverse there. And so I want to be break even. If it does reverse there, it invalidates my model. So I'm break even. I'm good. And if it takes it just to go fill the fair value gap, I'm break even and I can always re-enter. You know what I'm saying? So I think break even at highs or at any opposing draw on liquidity is always a good thing. Targeting low hanging fruit is always a good thing. And yeah, y'all, super fundamental trade, right? Liquidity gets taken. I know that we want to see at least a rebalance because ES is refusing to go down with NASDAQ. Once a low gets taken and bearish price action gets disrespected, I'm assuming we're going to go to the next draw on liquidity, which is always going to be my low-hanging fruit. I slap the trade once we disrespect bearish price action, and bada bing, bada boom, we pass a funded account and make 800 on 2 accounts, baby. That's it. That's the model. Liquidity gets taken, disrespect the fair value gap, slap that joint. Target low hanging fruit. Fire. Anyway, y'all, super quick video. Just want to run you up this trade. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You know what I mean? And yeah, y'all, this is it. That is that. Christ is Lord, man. Christ is God. Hey, I'll see y'all later.